So good evening. I am teacher Elvis Tavares, your tutor, your grammar encounter tutor, and I have prepared plenty of activities so that you can practice the language with me. Okay? I am not going to teach you anything that you don't know because those are simple tenses, like the simple future, for example. And that is going to be today's topic. As you can see, this is grammar, but I'm going to try to be like using grammar and using the speaking skills so that you can practice with me the grammar in use. Okay, because that is the idea. Sometimes you just learn and learn structures and rules, and then we forget about them when we are speaking. So that's what I want you to do today. Speak with me, practice with me, okay? That is the rule. And have fun, of course. Remember that I don't care about mistakes. Those are very welcome in my classes because we learn from them. Okay. So as a starting of the class, I'm going to start a presentation over here so that you can see the things that we are going to do. Here we go. Let me know, guys, if you can see the screen and eventually if you can listen to it. But no in this moment, in maybe in listening activities that we are going to do. So
I
this is the
can see.
grammar time encounter. Thank you very much for uh, checking on me. And March 8th, this is the class from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. with your tutor Elvis Tavares. So we are going to start right now, guys. This is the topic that we are going to be developing today, but I want to start with a warm-up activity, okay? Let's practice the structure of the simple future, okay? The name of this activity is something that, okay? So I want you to talk about the future, think about the future plans in order to talk about them. And I want you to name something that, first, something that you will watch tonight. What is that thing that you'll watch tonight? Then, something that you are going to do next weekend. What is it that you are going to do next weekend? After that, you are going to tell me something that you are doing tomorrow at 3 p.m. What are you doing tomorrow at 3 p.m.? And finally, I want you to answer or tell me something that you won't do for money. This is kind of tough question, but it's easy because there are things that you do for money and there are other things that you do for free. For example, working you work for money, okay, obviously. So what is that thing that you won't do for money? As you can see, you have 4 statements. I am going to give you 2 minutes to prepare your speech, okay? 2 minutes to take notes answering these 4 statements. But when you have the time to give me the answer, please try to be just one answer. Answer the 4 questions in one answer. Make a speech about it. I don't want you to tell me sentence by sentence. Like something that I watch tonight is Los Simpsons. Excuse me, The Simpsons family. Something, no, just make a speech about the 4 statements that you have over there. Do you understand what you have to do, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, that's perfect. So I love using timer. So I am going to use a timer in this moment to give you 2 minutes of preparation. Take a piece of paper. Oh, what did I do? Take a piece of paper, please, and start writing notes because then I'm going to ask one by one to give me your speech. Maybe you can have 2 minutes of preparation and then 2 minutes of response. And here we go. Prepare your speech, please. Guys, I want you to think very carefully about this because in the response, I want you to use the same tense. I'll watch, I'm going to. I'm doing this or that tomorrow and I won't. Okay, use the same future structure so that we can have an explanation later about that. You have another extra minute to come up with your answer, with your response. Okay, 10 seconds left. Very good. Okay, so now I am going to call one by one, and I want you to make an explanation about these things. Remember that I don't want you to tell me the right word as an answer, like the series or the activity that you are going to do. I want you to give reasons, examples, details about that, because you are going to have 2 minutes to tell that response, okay? It does not matter if you finish earlier, it does not matter. But you have to conclude your speech so that I can know that you finished telling me about that. So is that clear, guys?
Yes.
I'm gonna start with Olga Lucia Rodriguez. Okay, Olga,
Well, teacher,
I'm gonna start with you, and you have 2 minutes. Go, please.
well, I love watching nurses soap opera in order to my family like this, and enjoy it because are things that happen at the real life or real situations about day. And for second question, so on next weekend, I'm going to study hard English because we have to send the activities and the guides and quizzes too. For the next question, tomorrow I'm practicing for an English class because I to work on an institute like a teacher. And for last question, um, maybe I don't know what want do for money. I
That's
think
difficult one. I know.
um I don't know, but things like maybe this. No, no, I don't know.
Okay, but you say bad things. You won't do bad things for money, like illegal things or things like that, right?
Yeah, teacher, legal
You
things.
won't do that for money. Yeah, that's for sure. Thank you very much, Olga. You cover all the questions and you use the correct structure. So that's nice. That's nice. Pretty good. Okay. But remember that you can mix them. Maybe you can, I am going to watch tonight or things like that. But then I am going to tell you the differences of the three simple future tense that we have over here. So what about Jasmine Donado?
Hello, hello.
Excuse me, can you tell me what is the accent, like the stressing in your name, Jesme or Jesme?
Yes, me.
Jesme, okay, Jesme. Because I say Jesme and that sound very weird for me. So that was the reason I asked you. Jesme, can you please
Um,
start your speech? One, two, three,
Okay.
go.
Okay. Tonight I will watch a series called Black Mirror, an interesting series that shows us weird kind of situations that could happen in real life. There are action, mystery, on it. And next weekend, I'm going to visit my grandma because she is sick right now, and because after weekend on Monday she will get her birthday. And tomorrow at 3 p.m. I'm going to do an activity from the university because there isn't enough time to develop it. And finally, something that I won't do it for money could be um, I don't know. Um, for money, maybe um, maybe get a work uh, in a in a faraway country like
Okay.
Asia or Japan. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. So you won't do that for money. Like, no, thank you, but I'm gonna stay working here. Yeah, very far away.
Yeah,
Thank you very
maybe in
much.
United States.
Very, thank you very much about that one. Okay. So in this part, guys, I want you to realize that you can use present continuous for future plans. Okay. But you have to include the day and the time. If you say that tomorrow at 3 p.m., you can say, I am working tomorrow at 3 p.m. I am studying tomorrow. I am playing. I am dancing. I am crying tomorrow at 3 p.m. because that is a plan that you have for the future. You have decided that before. Okay. So in this occasion, you say, I am going to the thing that you were going to do tomorrow at 3 p.m. That is okay. But remember, I want you to today to know the difference when you can use the three of them, because maybe we can understand each other, but maybe a native speaker is not going to understand, or maybe he's going to say, okay, but why do you use that tense? Because you are talking about this and that. So that's what I want you to do today. But you are doing a great job so far. What about Jennifer? Is Jennifer here? I'm gonna make sure about her. Okay, not yet. Let's try to call her one more time. I'm gonna make something over here. Okay, give me one moment, please. And here we go. Let's go with Ana Maria. Hey, Ana.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna give you the timer. And are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, because ready or not, here we go.
Okay, so today I update my payment for Netflix. So I will watch One Piece, but I wouldn't watch the whole episodes because I don't have the time for it. After I finish it, I will call my boyfriend. He said that he wants to celebrate the Women's Day on the weekend. So I am going to go out with him the weekend. Tomorrow is my free day, so I am going to the mall with my cousin at 3 p.m. Talking about my cousin, the last time we were talking about traveling to the US, and he asked me about the marrying a person that I don't like. So he told me, if the person is rich, would you marry him? I said no. Of course, I wouldn't marry a guy that I don't like. So that is the thing that I wouldn't do or I won't do for money. And that's all.
Okay, that was great. You have all things very clear. That's nice, and you were very careful with the details. So, guys, remember that this can be an strategy for you when you are taking like a speaking test, like an international test that is going to give you the level according to the European frame of reference. You can start having this strategy of adding information giving examples or reasons why, because sometimes the question is very simple, like, tell me about yourself. And then you don't know what to say about yourself. And then you have the timer there. So we can handle these things by just practicing, which is great, the starting of the class. Thank you guys for this participation in this one. So, but can you please remind me, Anna, about the episode that you were going to watch, because that was you make a clear description of it, but I didn't get the name of the series you're watching.
I want to watch One Piece, the anime.
One Piece. That is
Yes,
the name. One Piece is the name of the anime you are going to watch, or you will watch
yes,
tonight.
yes.
Okay, there you go. And then Black Mirror. Jasmine, come on. That is a very crazy series. I have watched some of the chapters they have, and they have blown my mind, by the way. And Olga, she talked about a soap opera that talks about the reality, like real issues and things like that. So guys, you have things very clear. That's nice because I can practice with you the topic that today we are going to be seeing. So yes, as you can see, this is our practice for today. The grammar time is that we are going to have a simple future discussion, okay? For that reason, I have prepared an introduction for you of some videos. So here we go with the videos. Why is important for you to recognize the future simple? Because we have three types of future. As you can see over here in this starting activity, we have future with will, we have future with going to, be going to, and we also have another future that is present continuous for future plans. But remember that when we use the present continuous for future plans, is because we are going to add the day and the time. It's very important, okay? So let's watch this introductory video that I have for you guys with the future simple with will. Let me know if you can listen to it and if you are
Future
watching.
simple.
Are you listening?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
Future simple. We use future simple to predict future events. It will be sunny tomorrow. To express promises.
I promise I will make my bed.
To make spontaneous or quick decisions.
Mary, my computer is not working.
Don't worry. I will help you fix it.
We also use the future simple for coming events.
Your grandma will arrive in a few minutes.
I'm so happy.
Let's recap. We use the future simple to predict future events, to express promises, to make spontaneous or quick decisions, and to talk about coming events.
So there you go. Always use future with will when you have these three circumstances or situations. Future events, to predict future events, okay? For example, I can say that tomorrow it will rain. I am just predicting that. I am not sure. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But if I say that tomorrow is going to rain or that this day is going to rain, maybe it's because I am based on evidence. Like maybe it's very cloudy, it's very cold, and the sky is gray. So it's going to rain. But if I'm just making a prediction, I am not very sure about that. It will rain. In Spanish, we don't use very often the will, okay? Usted nunca ve como una persona aquí en nuestra región hablando como mucho del futuro. Oh, yo estaré contigo por toda la vida, ¿cierto? No, yo voy a estar con usted toda la vida y ya, y deje de contar, ¿cierto? Pero el inglés tiene también este will, que se utiliza mucho en el escrito, ¿ok? So you have some like writing language and the spoken language, and in the spoken language you are going to use gonna, the going to, but will is also very important, and I want you to learn the differences because in that way you can use them properly. So remember, to predict future events, to express promises. I promise I will do that. I promise I will love you forever. I promise I will. and to make spontaneous or quick decisions. Maybe you are there in the living room watching Black Mirror with your family, or the soap opera that you like the most, or maybe that episode that you will watch tonight, and someone knocks at the door. And then you ask, hey, who is going to open the door? And someone just makes the decision right now. I will open the door. Okay, it's not properly to say I am going to open the door in a quick decision or a spontaneous decision, because it's not the proper tense. Okay. And finally, to talk about coming events, I can say that your grandmother is going to visit us next weekend. That is a plan. She planned that before. She decided that before. But maybe she is arriving in 5 minutes. Okay, your grandmother will arrive in 5 minutes. Okay, because it's a coming event. It's going to happen eventually. So that is how can use the will. But what about the going to? Let's go to this video about the going to, guys.
ESL Library. Simple future with be going to. What are verb tenses? Verb tenses show the time that an action takes place. The simple future is a verb tense. We use the simple future tense for actions that will happen at a future time. There are 3 ways to express the simple future tense in English. We use will and a base verb to decide on a future action at that moment. For example, I will do my homework tomorrow. We use be going to and a base verb to talk about existing future plans. For example, I'm going to clean my house next weekend. We also use be and an ing verb to talk about existing future plans. For example, I am taking my dog for a walk after class.
Okay, that is the only part of grammar that I am going to explain to you tonight, because the rest of it is going to be practicing by you, speaking the language, okay? But I want you to have these 3 things into account. First of all, when you are going to use the will, it's because it's something that you decide now, as I told you about opening the door, okay? I will do my homework. For example, in this moment you are doing the homework and you got tired, you don't want to do the homework anymore. So you say, okay, I will do it tomorrow, because it's a decision you are making now. And this one, the be going to verb, the be going to and the verb is something that you decide before, okay? Oh, I am going to clean my house next weekend. That is a plan that I have for the next weekend. So I'm going to clean my house next weekend. But remember, guys, that besides from these 2 simple future tenses, we also have the present continuous for future plans. Why do I say future plans? Because it's something that you decide before. So in this moment, I am taking my dog for a walk after class. The time, maybe I don't need the time after class, but I am telling that the situation is going to happen after this situation, after class. So in that way, I can just have a time there, like a date. So for that reason, I want you to make the difference between the 3 of them, okay? So don't worry, if you haven't get it yet, or maybe you had it, so it's time to go for the next part of the presentation. So we are here watching the videos, and now, guys, let's play a game. Let's play a game right now about the future simple practice. This is the monkey game. I love this game because it's going to explain all the structure to us. Let me check. Okay. Let me go there to the game. Okay, guys. So this is Monkey Isle future tenses. And the first person that is going to answer is going to be Olga. Olga, you there? I have a question for you.
Yes,
Can you answer
teacher.
it? So pay attention over here. Meet the monkey. And here we go. Can you tell me,
Choose the
please,
correct answer.
have you decided where to go for your holiday? Yes, we will go to Kenya, or yes, we are going to Kenya. All plans have been made. What do you think is the proper future tense that you can use in this occasion?
A.
A, we will go to Kenya. Why do you say A? Can you give me a reason? You have 18 seconds to give me a reason why you say A.
Because I planning for next time.
Okay, so let's check it out. Remember, it's something that they decide before. It's a plan. It's a plan that they decide before. They didn't decide that now because they plan the tickets, maybe the staying in the hotel in Kenya or things like that. So when you talk about those plans that are decided before, you have to use going to. Okay, let's give it up next time. Thank you very much for this one, Olga, and let's go to Jasmine. You there, Jasmine?
Okay, yeah.
Choose the correct
This
answer.
is your question. Shall we meet on Tuesday morning? I can't on Tuesday. I have made an appointment to see the dentist. So I am going to the dentist on Tuesday, or I will go to the dentist on Tuesday. What do you think is the proper?
A.
A, I'm going to the dentist on Tuesday. Can you give me an explanation about that one? Why do you say A? You have 18 seconds.
Because this person cannot on Tuesday because he or she made a decision before
Okay,
for
that's
this.
right. And for that reason, they are talking about Tuesday. So when they say the day, you can use present continuous for that one. That's nice, Jasmine. What about Anna?
I'm here.
Choose the correct
Anna,
answer.
do you plan to travel around London by train? No, we have decided to hire a car, but no arrangements have been made.
We will hire a car.
We will hire a car. Okay? Why?
Because there is no arrangement, so
Oh,
it couldn't happen.
it couldn't happen. So because there are no arrangements, you can say that one, okay? It's no arrangement, so they didn't have plan. They didn't have the plan yet. That's great. Perfect. Let's go to Olga.
Mr. Jennifer is here.
Oh, Jennifer is here. That's nice. Hello, Jennifer.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
Okay, I'm pretty good. We are just having a discussion here about the future simple, and maybe you are going to get to the game right now, okay? So,
Yes.
Jennifer, I think it's your turn right now. Can you answer the following question, please?
Choose the correct answer.
Jennifer, I want to go out tomorrow evening, but the children's babysitter is on leave. That's no problem. I look after the children, or I am going to look after the children.
Um, I'm going to look after the children.
I'm going to look after the children. Why do you think is that one the answer? Can you give me a reason why?
Is a true answer? No, I don't know.
Okay, so if you were here before, I told you that when you make an spontaneous decision, is you have to use the will, and that was a spontaneous decision. So, oh, I don't have a babysitter for my children. Oh, don't worry. So I made the decision right now. Don't worry, I'll take care of them. Because if I say I am going, maybe it's a plan, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. But it's now
Okay.
that you have to make the decision. But nice try, Jennifer. What about Anna?
Yes.
Choose the correct answer.
Are you free at lunchtime tomorrow? No, I have arranged to meet Daniel for lunch. So I'm
I am
having lunch with
having
Daniel, or I will have.
I am having lunch with Daniel
I'm having because why? Why you say that?
because it is a specific time of the day, like
Yes,
for
lunch
lunch. It's gonna
time.
happen.
And then you have the day, you have the specific time, lunch time, lunchtime. and you have the day, tomorrow. So for that reason, you can use that one. Very good. So I can see that you are getting the difference, which is great. Olga, Olga, this is for you.
Choose the correct answer.
What are you going to have for lunch, or what will you have for lunch? We are with Olga, right?
Yeah, teacher.
You have 20 seconds to answer this one. What are you going to have for lunch, or what will you have for lunch?
What will you have for lunch?
What will you have? What will you have?
Yeah, teacher.
Let's give it up for this one. Okay, so in this one, I want you to remember that every time that you go to a restaurant, the waiter or the waitress is going to ask you, what are you going to order? Oh, I am going to have this and that. So always, that is like a collocation. Always use what are you going to have when you are going to ask someone for food. Okay? Thank you, Olga, about that one. What about Jasmine?
Yes.
This is yours.
Choose the correct answer.
It's getting dark in here, isn't it? It's difficult to read. I'm going to turn on the light, or I'll turn on the light.
B.
B. Why
So
you
is
say
it,
B?
I think it's because it's a quick decision.
It's a quick
But
decision. It's a spontaneous decision. You are reading, you need light. I'll turn on the lights. That's perfect.
Okay.
What about Jennifer? We are about to get to the final, okay? Jennifer, this is for you.
Choose the correct answer.
Are you doing anything tomorrow evening, or will you do anything tomorrow evening, Tom? No, why?
Are you doing anything tomorrow evening, Tom?
Are you doing, why you say that one?
Because it's a decision for the next day.
Yes, and you have a specific time, evening, and you have the date, tomorrow. So tomorrow evening, I am doing this or I am doing that. Perfect, Jennifer. Nice. And Anna, this one goes for you.
Okay.
Choose the correct answer.
Jane and I will go to the cinema tomorrow. Or Jane and I are going to the cinema tomorrow to see the new James Bond film. Why don't you come with us? We have an extra ticket to spare.
We are going to.
We are going, Jane and I are going to the cinema. Why do you say so?
They say that they have the tickets and they have an extra, so it's something that is going to happen.
That's right, because they made the decision before. The decision is not made now, because if the decision is made now, they have to buy the tickets. Perfect. So those are the difference, guys. When we are talking the language, we use very much gonna, the going to, okay? But try to make the difference. And in that way, you are going to be more advanced in the language, okay? Because when talking with native speakers, they are very specific and they say, okay, I understand you, but you sound weird using different tenses, okay? So I want you to have that in mind. Thank you very much for your participation in this one. Let's go back to the presentation and let's practice about this one over here, guys, okay? I recommend you, when you are learning English, to adapt all your daily life in English, because remember, we are in a country in which English is not spoken as a third language. We speak Spanish, so we don't have a lot of people to practice with. I recommend you watching television series, listening to music, reading aloud English books, because in that way you are going to get accustomed to the language. This is the series I learned English with friends. I remember that those times they present that in Warner Channel. So it was in the original language with subtitles in Spanish. And I remember that I used to cover the subtitles in Spanish because I want to get accustomed to the pronunciation, the jokes, the things, and the daily conversations. So here we go, guys. This is an episode of Friends. and you are going to answer the following 3 questions. Okay, it's going to be like this. Where are they going? Who is going to this trip? And why are they going to this trip? We are going to answer just the first 3 questions of the video. Here we go. So remember, where are they going? Who is going to this trip? And why are they going to this trip?
Okay, if you need the vacuum, it's in my closet on the left-hand side. The garbage bags are next to the refrigerator.
Okay, but Rachel's gonna be here too. Can't I just ask her this stuff?
Yeah, okay. Give that a try.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, cheerio. London, baby.
Okay, because that's not going to get annoying.
London, baby.
You know what? I was wrong.
Well, we're all here. I guess we should get going. So, we're off.
Have fun.
Thanks.
Oh.
I can't believe you're not going to be there.
I know.
So, come. Why don't you come?
What?
To London. Come to London, please. It would mean so much to me.
Yeah, but I gotta work. I'm sorry.
Oh, why can't you take a couple of days off?
Because I can't, Ross. I told you. No, I can't.
This is my wedding.
All right, you know what? Now we really are late. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Fine, you'll watch it on video when we get back.
Let's go. Bye, Phoebe.
Bye, Phoebe.
Bye.
Bye!
London, baby!
Okay, so this is the first part of the video. Olga, you there?
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Can you tell me, please, where are they going?
You're going to London?
They are going to London. And who is going to this trip?
Not sure I can listen.
You couldn't, who is going to this trip? Did you understand who? Because they were some friends, but some of them are going to this trip. So who is going to the trip?
No, listen very well.
Oh, you didn't listen that one. Okay, what about Jasmine? Who is going to this trip, Jasmine?
I'm not sure the names.
Okay,
Because
so
I don't know.
if you are not sure the names, how can you use a quantifier to talk about people?
Even I'm not sure how many people.
Okay, if you are not sure, that is the reason you can use some people,
4.
a bunch
Not
of people, some friends. You can say a few friends.
Yeah.
So because you don't know the number, you don't know the name, so you can use another quantifier. For example, some. Oh, some friends are going to this trip. They are going to London. And Jasmine, why are they going to this trip?
Because one of them is going to get married because it's
some of them is
there
going
is
to get married.
A wedding.
Okay, there is a wedding. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go to the other part of the video, and we are going to answer the following question. Here we go. Let's answer these questions. Who is not going to trip, and why are they not going? Okay?
So what do you want for lunch?
Oh, I don't know.
I guess we have to eat. Yeah, I do. What's the matter?
Just bummed the way I left things with Ross. Wish I didn't lie to him about having to work. He seems so mad at me.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Someone I was still in love with was getting married?
Still in love with?
Yeah.
I'm not in love with Ross.
Oh. No. Good. Yeah, me neither.
Phoebe, I'm not going to Ross's wedding because he's my ex-boyfriend, and that would be really uncomfortable. Not because I'm still in love with him. I mean, hey, I like Ross as much as the next guy. Clearly I have feelings for him, but feelings don't mean love. I still have loving feelings for Ross, Yeah! But I have continuing feelings of love, but that doesn't mean that I'm still in love with him, I have sexual feelings for him, but I do love him. Oh my God. Oh, why didn't you tell me? all know? Does Ross know?
Oh, no, Ross doesn't know anything.
Oh, I cannot believe you didn't tell me.
Because we thought you knew. It's so obvious. God, it would be like, telling Monica, hey, you like things clean.
There you go. Jennifer. Jennifer?
Okay.
So can you tell me who is not going to trip and why are they not going?
I don't know the name.
So how can you describe them? Because there was a woman with a pregnancy condition and there was another one. So how can you, if you don't know the names, use strategies to describe them so that I can remember who are you speaking about?
The other woman is talking about that she was feelings of love.
Oh.
I
So
don't know.
that is the reason one of them is not going to the tree because she
Yes.
has she has feelings for the person that is going to get married there in London, right?
Right.
Okay, perfect. Now let's finish the video, guys. Let's finish the video so that we can answer these questions. Anna, be attentive because you are going to answer the last questions. Who is going to London now and why is she going? Maybe Rachel, maybe Phoebe is going to London now. Tell me why is she going? Here we go.
Yeah?
Do you remember where the duck food is?
Yeah, it's in the guy's apartment under the sink. Why?
Because I'm going to London.
What? What do you mean you're going to London?
Yeah, I have to tell Ross that I love him. Now, honey, you take care and you don't have those babies till I get back.
Rachel, you can't go. Ross loves Emily.
Yeah, I know he does. But I have to tell him how I feel. He deserves to have all of the information, and then he can make an informed decision.
That's not why you're going. You're going because you hope he's going to say, yeah, I love you too, Rach. Forget about that British chippy.
Do you think he will?
No, because he's in love with the British chippy. Look, Rachel, if you go, you're just going to mess with his head and ruin his wedding. It's too late. You missed your chance. I'm sorry. I know this must be really hard. It's over.
You know what? No, it's not over until someone says I do.
I do. I do. I do. I do. Oh. Yeah, like I can really chase you. I'm carrying a litter.
There you go. So Phoebe is the funniest girl from that series. I love her very much because her English is very clear and the pronunciation is funny for me. But Anna, tell me the last questions. Who is going to London now and why is she going?
Okay, Rachel is going to London because she hoped that Rose is gonna tell her that he's still in love with her, so she's going to ruin her wedding. His wedding, sorry.
His wedding, that's right.
At the end, she
So
did it.
yeah, and it's funny because if you continue watching, you're going to find that Rose is a stupid telling the wrong name over there
I
in
know,
the
I
wedding.
love it.
Yeah, so guys, that was nice. Thank you very much. Now, tell me something. What do you think about Rachel's decision going there to tell Rose that she's still in love with him? Do you think, and she is about to get in married with another person he is in love with? So what do you think about this, guys? Olga, tell me you.
Teacher, can you repeat the question?
Yes. What do you think about Rachel's decision? Because you know that she's going to London to tell Rose that she is still in love with him. So what do you think about that decision? Do you think it's a very deepful or is a very selfish decision to make?
I think it may be a risk decision because she's pregnant and I don't know. The trip is opportunity at this moment. I don't know.
Yes, okay, Olga. And what about Jasmine? What do you think about this decision?
I think it's not a good decision because um, she, I don't know, uh, time, waste time because um, she didn't have the opportunity to talk with them, but uh, he already made a decision to get
Yeah,
married. So it's not a good idea to go
it's
to
not a good
London to
idea.
ring your
So you,
ex-boyfriend
so
wedding.
yeah, so you say that is not a good idea, Jennifer, right? Or it's Jasmine,
Yes.
Jasmine. Thank you, Jasmine. And what about Jennifer? What do you think?
And I think that is a silly decision because he has take a decision, and and there is nothing to do.
There is nothing to do, yeah. So it's no use in going there. There is no use in going there. What about Anna?
I think that I don't know, she's selfish because, I don't know, he asked her to forgive him, but she didn't did it. And now that he's happy, she started to feel jealous. So that is so selfish. And
Okay.
it's like she wants to ruin his life just to be with her, even if he is in love with somebody else.
That's right. Yeah, sometimes those kind of decisions are selfish because you don't take into account the other person. Guys, great. I love about your opinions and the security, the confidence that you show when you are telling me those. So now to finish the class, we are going to continue practicing speaking because I want you to speak to me. I don't want to speak all the time, and I think I have spoken too much. So now let's go over here. This is the final activity. It's an extension activity. Let's have a future discussion. I want you to think about the following statement and create a speech. I'm going to give you maybe 1 minute to prepare your speech with some extra seconds. And then I'm going to give you 1 minute to give your response. And you are going to think about this. What will cities be like in 15 years from now? What will cities be like 50 years from now? Think about how this will change. Make 2 or 3 predictions for each one. So I want you not to choose all of them, to choose some of them and make predictions for each. Maybe 2 or 3 predictions. So guys, when you talk about predictions, what is the future tense that you use? Will or going to?
Will.
Will, okay, because you are making predictions. You are not sure about that one. So for that reason, it's not proper, it's no appropriate to use going to. Like people are going to fly in the sky. No, because you are making predictions. We have seen that in television, but we are not sure about the future. So let's use will or want if you are going to use negative statements. Is that clear, guys? So I love working with timer because that is going to challenge you to think faster and organize your ideas. Okay, I'm gonna give you 1 minute and extra seconds to think about your response. Organize your ideas, take notes, use paper, vocabulary, I don't know, mind maps or things like that. And then when you are going to answer, give a speech. 1 minute to prepare your response, guys. Okay, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to finish your ideas, organize them. Try not to use the going to because you're making predictions. So use the will, won't, won't. Okay, that is plenty of time. Okay, 1 second missing, sorry. Okay, there you go, 1 minute, 30 seconds. So, Olga, tell
No
me,
yet,
Olga.
teacher, sorry.
Not yet? Okay, don't worry, take your time. What about Jasmine?
Okay.
Because remember that it's not necessary to choose all of them. Maybe 2 or 3 or maybe one of them, and that is okay for me. But I'm going to give you a timer because I want you to try to speak during 1 minute. Okay? Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, what did I do? Okay. So, Jasmine, ready?
Can I talk
Oh.
about specific city?
A specific city, okay, but there are no, the idea is to choose one of these topics from here and then make predictions about what is going to happen, excuse me, what will happen with transportation, what will happen with pollution 50 years from now. But if you are going to talk about a city, okay, it's okay by me. I don't have problem with that. The idea is that you practice, so it's okay. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Go, please.
Okay. In the future, Barranquilla will have a train. This kind of transportation will be on the main avenue. So we will have the opportunity to see many different places that we already know until now. About the crime, I think the city will be more safety because the police is doing uh, many changes. Um, I don't know about buildings. For example, buildings um, uh, would be more higher than today. Um, we
Okay,
have different
time
kind.
is up. Try to organize the idea so that you can conclude. Okay, but it was nice. And remember, when you use higher, like buildings will be higher. It's not necessary to say buildings will be more higher because it's redundant. Remember, the more goes in higher. But it was nice because you
Yes.
covered the whole minute. You didn't have more information and you were like in 45 seconds and then you start to improvise about buildings, which is great, guys. Remember to cover the whole time so that you can succeed whenever you are presenting a speaking test. That's nice. Jennifer,
Yes.
what about you?
Okay, okay.
Okay, so you have 1 minute, Jennifer, and here we go.
Mhm. I start.
Yeah, please.
Uh, the city is Bogota. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to talk about the pollution.
Nice.
Pollution, and then there will emerge new kind of illnesses because of the pollution, and the air will be almost completely polluted. And I don't know more.
You don't know more? Okay, but it was nice because you almost covered 1 minute talking about that. So you choose pollution, and it's nice when you talk about the illnesses, the disease,
Yes.
because that eventually is going to happen, different disease or viruses or things like that. Thank you about that one, Jennifer.
Okay.
And Anna, what about you, Anna?
Okay.
Whenever you want.
Okay, so I will talk about the future in Colombia. So I think that we will improve and we will improve the transportation. So will we have let's we will have smarter cars, so they're gonna be better for the environment. For example, I think that we can use the energy without being sponsored as it is right now. So we will use flying cars, same as Futuramas, you know. I think that we can travel through the country without paying for an airplane. If we choose better, we will have a better manager who cares about citizens, so we will get better jobs. The salary and the benefits will be optimized as it has to be right now. So since we have better condition of life, we will have a better condition of life, so we can have better houses with a
Okay, time
smart
is up.
things.
Time is up. It was nice. You just wanted to say more and more. And it's great, guys, when you use examples, okay? Because that is going to give you your fluency. Sometimes you think that saying, okay, what is your name? Andrea. What is your name? Marcos. You think that because you say Marcos, that is a nice mark. That is a nice point because you understand the question. No, the person is asking you simple questions because that person wants to evaluate how you can answer, giving reasons, explanations, examples, for instance. So that is great. What about Olga? Olga, you ready? Give us 1 minute to
Well,
finish the
teacher,
class. Okay, perfect, Olga. We were waiting for you and we want to listen your predictions, okay? Maybe they are going to
yeah,
be true. Who knows about it? 1, 2, 3,
about
go.
transportation.
Okay.
Transportation, I believe, but traffic in order to people will buy many cars. For pollution, people won't be take care of ambiental behavior, and the problem will be no. For the crime, it will be more safety condition at the cities because it will be more bad people.
Okay.
For shopping, people shop on other things by apps on the virtual phone.
Thank you very much. You almost covered 1 minute, guys. And you gave me nice predictions about pollution, saying that the air won't be cleaner because you know the a lot of cars that people will buy. So there will be problems with transportation and the other one that you told about. So, guys, that was great. I can see that you practice a lot with me. The differences about future simple. Okay, that was the idea of today's. I think we just came to the end of the activity, guys. Thank you very much for your assistance, for attending this class, for being with me. I hope that you learned and enjoy with me. If you have any comment, any question, any suggestion, is welcome right now to finish the class.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Okay.
teacher.
Thank you,
Thank you,
teacher.
Have a
Mister.
nice day. Have a nice evening, guys. See you
Bye.
around. And thank you very much for attending this class. Bye
Thank
bye.
you to you. Bye bye.
Bye.